What do you think that the most challenging aspect of coming into training camp has been for you so far?
So the most challenging part probably coming to training camp without my friend, Khyree Jackson, of course. But really just taking everything day by day, just learning, just being a sponge, being open to the vets, and all the knowledge that they have to share to me and the other rookies. So.
How have you been coping with the loss of Khyree?
Really just talking to God. I go over there and talk to him all the time. Going to his locker, talking to him, and getting the chills every single time I talk to him. So I know he's watching over me. So, but yeah.
I saw you have his nameplate above yours now.
Yeah, I had to. I had to. As long as I'm alive, I'm still rep his name. So yeah.
Does it help you maybe to carry him with you when you go into camp?
Yeah.
In a strange way.
Yeah, I mean for sure. Just knowing that I'm doing it for both of us. It's bigger than me. So he had a family too. That was supporting him very hard. So so yeah.
And I think Byron said his family's going to be coming to camp one of those days.
Yeah, I think I believe before the first preseason game we're gonna have like a little memorial where they're flying his family up, and we're gonna have a little memorial service for him.
What will that mean to you?
That's gonna mean a lot. Just showing. It just shows how much the organization, how much love they have for the players, just how they take care of us. And even though he was here for a certain amount of time, they still showed a lot of love, and he had a very big impact here.
I know B-Flow was talking about how he has to personally go through times of mourning and feeling down, and he's trying to communicate it to every guy on the team. Mm-hmm. How is that when you have, a guy of that stature leading the way that way?
Just having a defensive coordinator like, B-Flow, just knowing that a guy like that really got your back, through thick and thin for sure. He's gonna ride for his players regardless. He always gonna support us. It's really genuine love towards the relationship between him and his players. So yeah, I love B-Flow. I ain't gonna lie.
How the first practice has been?
First practice has been good, man. Out here, running around, getting sweaty. Getting some good work in with the guys and stuff like that. So everybody getting better.
What do they ask you to do? They throw a lot at you or just a little?
Nah, they try to throw a lot at me, but I feel like I handled it very well. Just knowing my playbook. Just being Dallas. So.
Yeah, is it a lot different than college, or is it the same?
It's different. Obviously, I'm in the NFL and stuff like that compared to college, but I'll say like the workload might be a little different compared to college. In Alabama, it was every day and stuff like that. Here you kind of get to learn things, kind of get your technique down, and it's slow it down. But when it's time to speed it up, it's time to speed it up, of course.
Yeah, some nice weather to practice in.
Oh man, tell me about it. I know the guys back home in Alabama and Florida right now dying in that heat. No cap. So yeah.
Do you, as much as you kind of prepare to get moved around different spots, is there even such thing as learning a position?
They in OTAs they kind of had me learning a lot of off-ball stuff, but just because they already know the on-the-ball stuff would come easier. So especially with Van Ginkel being down during OTAs and stuff like that, it kind of gave me a little role to step up. Kind of see everything from all different angles and aspects, and just really just learn the whole defense. And that's what I've been doing past couple months. So going into training camp, the defenses would be kind of easy for me. So I wouldn't say easy, but it's more understandable for me. So.
What is it like to go against Christian Darrisaw? What can you learn from him?
I ain't gonna lie, he hard. Nah, for sure. Nah, CD hard for sure. But going against a guy like that, I know if I go against a guy like that in practice every day, I know the game's gonna be easy. So Money Man, yeah, that's him for sure. But the work speaks for itself for sure. He definitely deserved every single coin of that. And he shows it every single day in practice, locking me up. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, CD is definitely a well-renowned tackle for sure.
And the way they put it is iron sharpens iron,
yeah,
right? So just as camp goes, right? Mm-hmm. Going up against him will be
yeah, for sure. That's definitely a challenge. I know he's gonna get me better every single day. Cause I ain't never seen a tackle like that. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, for sure. Just going against him every day. Talking to him and just picking his brain. He's gonna help me get better too.
You guys talk about B-Flow being creative and trying different things outside the box. What have you noticed in your short time with him along those lines?
I noticed the most about B-Flow is that B-Flow just like us. I ain't gonna lie. Like when it's time to handle business, it's time to handle business. But B-Flow, he likes to joke a lot, and stuff like that. Kind of like to mood up in certain areas. But when it's time to have fun, it's time to have fun. But when it also is time to get down to business, it's time to get down to business for sure. So yeah, that's probably something I had to learn. Instead of it being all serious and stuff like that, we have fun, but we also handle business as well.
He also says he has an affinity for offensive line guys. Like he likes to pick their brains and all that stuff. Can you see kind of that mastery at work that way too?
Yeah, for sure. I can tell already that B-Flow is a mastermind for sure, and that he has his very creative ways of thinking and scheming up defenses. And I'm all here for it. So yeah. So I'm just glad I'm here. I ain't gonna lie. So.
Dallas, talking about Christian again, when he's helping you just one-on-one, what are some of the things that he's trying to teach you?
Probably what I ask him the most is that like what is he looking at when he's looking at a pass rusher like myself, you know, like what is he reading and stuff like that, and what gives him like the signal to strike his hands as well. So really just that all overall. But he's a freak athlete though, so like, you know, you can tell a lot of that stuff is natural for him too. So but yeah, you know, I definitely ask him a lot of questions about what he sees from his perspective.
I think Sam Darnold today was talking about also the defense where Harrison Smith, he goes, has kind of been like messing with us when it comes to that. How is to have him back there, and what have you felt from Harrison Smith so far in his position to you guys?
I mean, you know, no offense to Harry, but, you know, when I look back there and see Harrison Smith, you know, his first NFL game, I think I was like 10 years old, 9 years old or something like that. So, you know, just having a resource like that in the back end, you know, is definitely very useful, you know, with all the knowledge and wisdom that he has, you know, with his multiple years of playing in the NFL. You know, he's definitely going to be a big asset and has been a big asset to the Minnesota Vikings for sure, you know. And we also have the same birthday, so.
Really?
So, yeah.
All right. You're a 2 guy.
Yep, February 2nd.
Right?
Yes, sir, Groundhog Day. Mm-hmm.
You see your own shadow?
Yeah.
How well did you know Khyree at Alabama? You guys have so many people down there.
I mean, me and Khyree, we came into college together. Well, we came into the University of Alabama together. Yeah. He was a little older. But it was so crazy because we was on the same locker row. So, like, you know, his locker was a couple lockers down me. So, like, that was really a dude that I seen every single day and really seen him grow from Alabama till now. You know, when he went to Oregon, you know, he went through his trials and tribulations over there. You know, we ended up at the same place once again. So, you know, I kind of felt like that meant something. And then, you know, that was my dude every single day. You know, after practice, you know, he was around with me to the hotel. We hang out with each other in the hotel every day. And, you know, just talking crap and stuff like that with each other. You know, just having fun. You know, that was a dude that, like, you know, he really helped me grow as a person, and he helped me realize who I was. So, you know, and he kind of helped me build my confidence, you know, off the field and on the field in a way. But, you know, he definitely a very impactful person. So, yeah.
And what was your initial thought when you heard that?
I didn't want to believe it. I ain't gonna lie. It kind of took me like a week or two to believe it.
Really?
Yeah, but it was definitely hard for sure.
His personality was kind of cool when he was talking about when he was the employee of the month at the grocery store, right? He took that as a badge of honor and just kind of let his light shine through that way as well.
Khyree Jackson was a real wholehearted person. That's one thing I would say about him. He was a real wholehearted person. You know, he was never too big to talk to anybody. He was never too big to ask a question or, you know, just get advice from anybody. You know, he was a very genuine dude too. So, you know, it's tough for sure.
Condolence.
For sure.
Thank you.